the Mowgli and Skyland adventure story for kids. Welcome to English Story TV, where stories comes to life. It was a calm and sunny morning in the jungle. Mowgli sat on a rock, watching butterflies dance in the air. Lulu, the playful red panda, chased after them, giggling softly. Tico, the cheerful baby elephant, stomped through a puddle, sending little splashes everywhere. Momo the monkey swung above them on vines, doing flips and tossing ripe mangoes to his friends. Suddenly, the sky turned gold. A strange glowing light appeared high above the trees. The friends looked up and gasped. Floating in the clouds was something magical, an island in the sky. Waterfalls fell from it into the mist below, and its surface glowed with sparkling green light. Mowgli stood up. That's not a dream. It's real. Just then, colorful feathers began to fall gently from the sky. Each one shimmered with tiny lights. Mowgli caught one and showed it to the others. Let's find a way to go there, he said with excitement. Lulu's eyes sparkled. Tico trumpeted in agreement. Momo clapped his hands and jumped in circles. They rushed to find Kavi the sloth, who was hanging sleepily from a low tree branch. Mowgli told him about the Sky Island. Kavi slowly opened his eyes and smiled. Many moons ago, Ki, he said, floating seeds and flying vines helped animals reach the clouds. You must build a jungle balloon. The friends got to work. Mowgli tied big leaves with vines to form a round basket. Lulu collected floating seeds from deep in the jungle. Tico pulled up giant leaves with his trunk, while Momo climbed trees quickly, grabbing silky vines and sticky flowers. It took all day, but by sunset, the balloon was ready. It looked like a giant jungle flower floating on air. With a gentle push from Kawi, the balloon rose slowly into the sky. The jungle became smaller and smaller below. They floated into cool, sparkling clouds. Flying fish swam through the mist. Momo reached out and caught one gently in his hands, then let it go with a giggle. Soon they reached the Sky Island. It was more beautiful than they had imagined. Green hills, glowing mushrooms, rainbow waterfalls, and upside-down trees that grew from the clouds. Birds with silver feathers flew in loops, singing a strange but happy tune. As they explored, they discovered a pond that showed funny reflections. Mowgli had monkey ears, Lulu looked like a lion, and Tico had wings. They laughed and splashed around. Momo ran ahead, finding bouncy clouds and sliding down them like slides. Suddenly, the island shook. Boom! A loud crack echoed in the sky. The light around the island started to fade. A giant glowing bird flew down from the clouds. She had feathers that sparkled like stars. I am Aero, guardian of this island, she said. The heart crystal is missing. Without it, our island will fall. Mowgli stepped forward. We'll find it. Aero nodded and gave them a glowing map made of wind. It showed different parts of the island, the sky caves, the echoing bridge, and the cloud garden. The friends split into teams. Mowgli and Lulu followed the map to the cloud garden, where the flowers floated and hummed. Tico and Momo explored the sky caves, jumping over floating stones. They saw dancing lights and heard the crystals hum. Then a strong wind blew through, a spinning shape appeared, a playful cloud fox with glowing blue eyes. The heart crystal was on its back. The fox zipped through the sky, leaving trails of mist. A wild chase began. Mowgli climbed flying vines. Lulu leapt from cloud to cloud. Momo flipped over floating logs. And Tico blew away thick mist with his trunk. The fox was fast until Zara, the brave saber-toothed tiger, suddenly appeared from behind a glowing tree. She had quietly followed her friends and now stood strong. With one calm leap, she gently landed in front of the fox. The cloud fox stopped. It looked sad. It hadn't meant to cause trouble. It just wanted someone to play with. Mowgli stepped forward and smiled. "You can play with us," he said kindly. The fox wagged its cloudy tail and gave the heart crystal back. They returned to the center of the island, where Arrow waited. She placed the crystal into a giant tree. A golden light spread across the island, and it rose higher and glowed brighter than ever. As a thank you, Arrow gave Mowgli a magical feather. "This will shine when a new adventure is near," she said with a gentle smile. Momo tucked it into Mowgli's hair like a crown. The friends waved goodbye and climbed into their balloon. As they floated back down to the jungle, Momo made funny faces. Tico hummed a tune. Lulu napped beside Mowgli, and Zara watched the stars. The glowing feather flickered in Mowgli's hand. He smiled. The sky was full of surprises, and more adventures were waiting.